We're at 3324 Grand, City of Everett, and we're going to be inspecting through the basement clean out. Sewer runs out to the alley. Interesting noise, huh? It's working, I guess.
I hope that's what it says.
See over?
Yeah, actually,
That's a cast iron pipe. Kitchen line or something comes in, there's a lot of grease. You know, see the grease kind of stuck up, it's probably splashing and then hitting the sides of that cast iron. It looks bad, but doesn't appear to be affecting function too much. This is how far out we are, 7.5 feet, still cast iron.
Yeah. So this is 4-inch all the way, is that?
Should be. Typical would be 4-inch, yep.
Okay, it just took a little turn.
Yeah. And there's roots coming in right there, immediately at where it turns from cast iron to old concrete.
So you say those are roots?
Roots, yep.
God, how can you tell?
See, they're hanging from the top,
the
pipe
okay.
coming in right there. This is the bottom right here.
Yeah, I see.
Those are roots coming in.
See, there looks like there's some liquid down there.
Yeah, that's the bottom, and this is the top, and the roots come in from the top. Kind of a weird phenomena, but a few more roots. Pipe should be round and symmetrical and free of debris. Pushing a little bit of something there.
Yeah.
Sometimes we'll get a better view on our way back.
Yeah.
A few more roots hanging.
Oh, there I can see, yeah.
Roots.
Oh, there's all kinds of stuff in there.
Yeah, so you're starting to grow the distance of the pipe. Now, going kind of down the pipe, see them growing down the sidewall over there.
Yeah, God, this is really fascinating. So is this what you would expect to see?
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me at all, yeah. Looks like clay pipe. That part does. The first part was pretty sketchy looking. Concrete erodes away, where clay is tough like a coffee cup, but it's subject to the roots coming into the sides, and it's brittle. And that's either good or it's broken. But the roots are the toughest problem. This is a joint right there. I don't see any roots at that joint. That's where they like to come in, is right at the joints. Back then they didn't have a real good way to seal them. See, there's remnants of some roots right there.
So we've never had this cleaned out. So that's is it now reduced in diameter?
No, same diameter. Same diameter. That's kind of what it should like. It should look round, and things should be flowing out of the bottom. Pushing a little bit of something. This camera has only 1 inch in diameter or so. Not a lot of fall. It's kind of flat. See, it's holding just a tiny bit. Nothing too serious yet.
And there it takes a drop.
No, it's not dropping yet because the water's kind of level. See, it's just sort of pushing through the.
Oh, I see. So you're pushing it ahead of that.
Yeah, it's just kind of laying. It's like a 1/2 inch of water or something. See, there's more roots coming in right there on the side. See them?
Sure do. So I don't understand why the roots haven't grown to fill the pipe. There's just nothing
they just haven't happened.
there.
Yeah, they will. They keep growing. And you cut them off and they grow back. There's some more coming in. Those are going to go kind of
that's my wife.
You might get a better view on the way back. See, and the camera's not pushing against the stuff. It's going the opposite way, but you get a better view. Already 80-something feet out there.
Yeah, I think I measured about 95.
See, that's dropped down into a main there, maybe. Just look a little red here. So if we push this in like this, we get a better understanding. So that's the bottom of the pipe, and then that is turning right there. So that's the main line. That's the city main. That's what that is right there. It's a bigger line. I thought it might go right into the manhole, but it doesn't look like it does. It goes into a Y fitting.
Hey,
No.
sweetie. Come on down.
I'll record as we pull back.
So you went for a long run today, yeah?
Hi, nice to meet you. You can,
So this is really cool.
You can sure look if you
get
want
a really
to.
good view
Anything?
of our sewer
Have you
line.
found the Lindbergh baby yet? Sorry, old-timey reference.
It's
It's
impressive. You can see it really clearly.
How about the roots? Are there any roots?
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
roots, but they're not really obstructing to a significant degree yet.
a different
Come
pipe
down and take a
material
look.
right
I
there.
can see it from here.
Really?
Yeah.
Different pipe material right there, huh? There's maybe one little piece of repair right there. See it?
Oh, yeah.
There's white pipe right there.
Uh-huh.
Plastic pipe.
Oh, well, that's
clay pipe.
That's pretty close to the end, so maybe.
So are we clay or are we,
Well, we do see clay,
uh-huh.
and I think the beginning could have a little piece of concrete. I couldn't see it good enough to be 100% for sure yet.
Yeah. Do you need more paper towels?
Oh, I've got some extra here.
So did you make it all the way to the,
Yeah.
Yep.
did you try to go across and take a look at your crushed pipe?
No, he's gonna pull off the
The,
Manhole cover and see if it happens to go in there.
see if there's a way to access it from there.
oh, good. Spencer, would you like a cup of coffee or something?
Oh, you know, I had 2 of them. I sure thank you, though.
All right.
I had 2 of them. I'll
Water?
have to go
Bathroom?
pee all day or
I was
something.
gonna say water.
There we go. That's what happens when you get older. More, at least guys, more peeing, right?
Oh, don't even start. I kind of look at it as maturing.
Yeah, there we go. That's a hole in the top of the pipe right there. See it?
Oh yeah, I sure do. 45 feet out, so.
And sometimes what people did, I've seen it before, where they go, well, we got a problem with the pipe, and they beat a hole in the top of the pipe, and they throw an old coffee can over it or something to bury it, you know.
Nice.
I don't know that it's, I don't see any big piles of rock underneath it, or
Yeah.
the bottom of the pipe looks in
Right, but we're
shape.
going to be doing some construction. But
How old is the home?
1906 and then 1940, they did a major renovation.
Well, it's probably in pretty good shape considering how old it really is, you know?
Is it the original pipe, do you think?
Likely is, yeah.
Wow.
At least this part of it, yeah.
Spencer was out here before.
Oh, you're kidding.
Yeah, I was like, is there a bomb shelter behind here?
Yes.
I can hardly remember. I was
This
like,
is
what
not-
did we do here? I don't remember. It's been that long.
Wow.
But he does remember the bomb shelter.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, that's the one. See, it looks like there's kind of a change of material right here. So there is,
There's the roots. Yeah.
see the roots coming in right at the joint, but that's black right there. See, that's black pipe, like, I think. It has a little piece of black right there, see it? Goes from clay to black pipe, and then maybe not.
So
Maybe
those
not.
that bit of roots looks serious to me, but that's not.
Well, it's what happens. There's a fine line between serious and not serious. So I guess it's just, you know, what we see typically is, you know, when toilet paper, something
Yeah.
substantial enough, is kind of flat. One kind of gets stuck there,
And then it
then the
just-
next one
yeah,
sort of gets stuck there, and then pretty soon it creates a
dam.
soft
Sure.
blockage dam.
Yeah.
Is what it is. That's kind of what we see with roots, and the tough part is you cut them, they grow back, and you cut them, they grow back. So, you know, you're forever trying to keep an eye on them
What
and maintain them.
distance
Or
is that at, honey, the roots?
It's 25 feet.
there was several joints that says that one's pretty serious right there. See, the camera
Yeah.
barely makes it through that little
Yeah.
hole, and this camera's only that big in a 4-inch pipe. You know, it's
Oh, so we have
Yeah,
a
that's the worst.
construction.
The worst.
that's the worst
place
spot right there.
And
Yeah.
that's roots, or is that?
Oh yeah, look, it's almost closed with roots. See,
Oh, yeah.
it's almost completely closed off with roots.
So we need to do that. So 25 feet, I'm wondering if that's the,
There's another spot.
It's 88 feet altogether.
wow.
More roots.
Yeah, so we definitely need to do if anything, a clean out. No?
Well, I think
There's
Spencer
more.
can advise us.
Yeah.
There's more right there. What we typically see is a clean out just outside the home. That way it can be maintained from outside the home and not have to bring the equipment in the home. Nobody wants to drag the the hose and the camera and all the sewer related equipment in through the home, you know, so typically we see a spot outside to do this kind of work. That's cast iron right there, so we want to know basically that very first transition right there, that's where the sewer, the home's cast iron pipe ends, and the outside sectional clay tile begins, so.
Yeah, it's just,
Should make it out. Just a little bit extra, but I've got to get a battery and a locator, but I think we ought to find out where this part here is at, find out how deep it is outside and so forth. And
I'm gonna get up and make a pot of coffee.
okay.
Roger, do you want, you sure, Spencer?
Okay, this is 5 foot 1 inches deep, and the home has been, an addition has been created over top of the side sewer. So these roots and this clay pipe, as we're coming back here, is underneath the home. It's all into the home. That's the cast iron right there. At minimum, the roots need to be cleaned out, and ideally it should be lined to prevent the roots from growing in.